25. I can't give a pregame because I can't say anything over this music. Looks like both teams ready to rock and roll here in game number 2. The Patriots in the navy blue on the far side, Panthers near side in the royal blue. Panthers lost the first game 22-25. Olivia Schwender here with the service. Last game she didn't play due to, I believe it was a left knee injury. Yeah. This is the first game. Football game was prior to this and I wanted a little bit of a break. Stadium is loud, so I gotta be louder. Let's see how this one goes. Do I have her name? I do. Olivia's service, taking this one up and over from the back line. Coleman with a diving play, able to get that one up. Elisa with the dump off, kept alive. Hannah getting that one far side, slapped up and across. Back line out of bounds, called out by Laura Hone, the honorary line judge for the Panther side. Panthers up 1-0. Juliana service up and over from the back line. Lear able to get that one forward. Slapped up and across off of Juliana top end out of bounds. We got a 1-all game. Alyssa Lear, number 16 here with the service. Sent up and over diving play by Todd, getting that hand on that one. Elisa throwing this one near side. Cassandra there with a slap up and across. Scores! Coleman service up and over from the back line. Olivia with the first touch. Secondary by Montana. The over the shoulder to hand. She'll finish off that play to the back line. Panthers controlling that one. Katrina throws it up to the net and kept up and it's over. I don't think the setter even touched that one. But she did touch the net, so that'll be a Patriot point. 2-all the score. Hannah Bowe here with the service. Katrina getting a hand on that one. Coleman able to find his way to Martha. Slaps it with the side of her hand. Not able to get enough to get that one over the netting. Hannah Vaughn here with that service. Gets wide from the back line. Cassandra able to find Elisa. Throws this one far side, slapped up and across. Diving play by number 2. Olivia there with the attack. Inbounds by a handsome margin. Hannah Vaughn here with the service. Slaps this one up down center aisle. Goes off Juliana and out of bounds. Patriots leading 5-2. Hannah there up and over. Juliana get her first touch on that one. Diving play by Elise into the net. Martha there to finish it off. Let go. Miscommunication between Ella Lear and I believe number 2, Haley Vaughn. Haley Vaughn. All right, I got it. Hannah's gaining the 3rd tally of the match. A little zoomed in. Let me fix that. Tipped up and over the netting. Montana with that secondary, and the finalization by Hannah from the back line, kept alive by Elisa. Cassandra there with that set right side, slapped up and across by Martha. Let go, and that'll be out of bounds. Patriots pick up point number 6. Montana Trout with that service, hits the midsection of the netting and will be incompleted. Monica to few here, number 11 for the Panthers. Service up and over, kept alive. Diving play by Vaughn, able to return that to the Panthers side. Martha with the first. Katrina sets that one backwards. Toth there with a slapper. Kept alive from the back line. Lear getting a hand on that one. Ella to the back line is slapped over by Trout. Katrina there with the tip off. Boss there getting that one up and over. Martha getting a hand on that one. Elisa gets that one to the front line. Katrina there to send that one up and over the netting. Let go by Montana. Inbounds is the call. Panthers take their 5th tally of game number 2. Service up and over. Olivia getting the first. Set back over to Olivia for the attack and kept alive by Toth on the Panther side. Katrina setting that one right side. Martha there with a slap up and across. Diving play by Vaughn. Gets that one going. Lear gets that one to the front line, and there to finish it off is Ella Lear. Slapped over by Katrina. Diving play. Not able to come up with that one is India. Scores tied up 6-all. Service up and over from the back line. Montana getting a hand on that one. Ella throws this one far side, slapped over by India. Kept the line from the back line. Elisa with the hand on that one. Katrina throws that one left side, but is over the netting. And that'll drop without another touch. Panthers in the lead, 7-6. Service by Monica up and over from the back line. Number 16, Alyssa Lear gets that one to her sister. Slapped over by Olivia from the back line. Coleman finds Katrina, throws that one left side. Toth here with a slap. Not able to pass go on that one. Not able to collect $200, and we have a tie ball game once again. India Swender here sending this one up and over. Short diving play by, I believe that was Elisa. Not able to pass that one to the setter. And they'll trail by 1 now, 8-7 in favor of the Patriots. India here with a line drive left side. Kept alive by Toth. Able to find Katrina. Back over to the Toth. Slapped up and over. Kept alive by Ella from the front line. India with the secondary and the finalization from the back line. Trout. Katrina sets that one over to Martha. Slides that over. Sidearm. And that'll complete the Patriots side. Ella in a sticky situation. Everyone falls silent in anticipation, and it comes up Panther ball. 8-all is the score. Martha's service controlled Montana. Alyssa getting that one forward to Olivia, and that'll finish that one off. Katrina there with the set. Cassandra with the swing and a miss. Unfortunate event for the Panthers here. And that'll give the Patriots back their 1-point lead. 9-8 is the score. Service up and over by number 4, Ella Lear. Kept alive by Cassandra. Secondary by Katrina. Throws that one right side. Top there with the bump over top the netting. Montana with the receiving touch. Hannah there with a set to our right. Slapped over by number 12, and that'll be controlled by the Panthers. Katrina back to the back line. Coleman there with a nice attack up and over. Trout getting a hand on that one. Finding Hannah. Throws that one left side. Olivia there to slap this one up and across. Martha with the receiving touch. Katrina there with the bump back into the middle of play. Coleman there to finish that one off. Back line. Trout finding Hannah on the front. Near side set comes up and over. With the slap was India. Katrina over towards that far side. Toss there with the slap up and across. Diving play by Alyssa. Not able to get down there in time. And the Panthers will tie it up once again. Service up and over. Ella from the back line finding Hannah. Throws this one into the middle. India there with it set. Not able to get that one completed. And it will be a Panther point. 10 for the Panthers, 9 for the Patriots. Katrina's service hits the bottom portion of the netting. Perhaps she's feeling the nerves of the atmosphere. Olivia here, number 10 with the service. Sending this one up and over. Cassandra letting it go and is indeed out of bounds. Panthers take back the lead 11-10. Juliana service from the back line. Ella getting a hand on that one. Olivia with the secondary and Hannah there to finish it off. Juliana finds Elisa off right side. Cassandra with the spike. Sends that one screaming. Panthers pick up point number 12 here in game number 2. Panthers trailing in this series 1-0. Juliana Todd sending it up and never goes off. Hannah into the backfield. Alyssa there with the receiving, or the secondary touch, and the finalization by Trout. Clears the net. Elisa not able to get that, but gets the one-arm bump back to Martha and completes the play. Trout gets a hand on that one. Hannah back over to Trout. Slaps this one up and over. Kept alive by Martha. Elisa gets that one far side. And Monica with the over-the-shoulder diving play by Olivia into the net. Kept alive by 12. India with an amazing touch and a possible angle. But Olivia not able to get that one over. And the Panthers pick up point number 13. Juliana Todd sending this one up and never down without a second contestant. And they'll lead 14-10. Timeout by the Bible Baptist Patriots. We'll bring you back when we're ready to rock and roll once again. Let's throw my water bottle in there. No. Teams ready to rock and roll once again. Panthers going to start us off with a service. 4 points is the difference. Todd with the service up and over. Leslie getting a hand on that one. Hannah there finding that one right side. Trout there with a spike through. Cassandra's blocked. And Tough not able to come up with that one. Service by Alyssa up and over. Martha getting a hand on that one. Secondary by Alicia. Able to throw that one backside. Katrina there with a spike over top the netting. Alyssa from the back line finding Hannah. Throws that one far side. Slapped up and over by Trout. Kept alive by Monica. Elisa throwing that one left side. Slapped up and over by Monica. And that'll go short of Olivia Schwender. I was zoomed in. I don't think that was proper camera work, but yeah. Coleman service landing right, kept alive, but not it. That was a short-lived lifetime for that play. Panthers 16, Patriots at 11. Service by Coleman, able to get that one up and over. Ella gets that one to the front line, hits the netting and will be unreturned. Panthers now at 17. Coleman service line drive right side, inbound! Coleman service down the middle. Olivia getting in, hits the ceiling and down without a second touch. Coleman with a service streak whenever her team needs it most. Service by Coleman down the middle. Olivia with the receiving touch. Secondary by, I believe that was Ella getting that one to the front line. And the finalization by Trout. Diving play by Toth getting that one to Elisa. Left side to Monica. Over the shoulder bump completes that play. Alyssa to Hannah. Gets that one left side. Trout here with the spike. Gets that over the netting. Katrina getting that one forward. Elisa into the middle. Toth there with the set over top the netting. Better safe rather than sorry. Olivia finds Hannah. Gets that one over right side. And bumped over top the netting by number 2, Haley Boss. Slap comes over by Martha, kept alive by Olivia. Hannah finding its way over to Trout. Slapped up and over. Martha with the first touch, secondary by Elisa. Throws that one far side. And Monica to finish that one off. Trout with a set. Hannah with a spike. Back line. One-handed play by Coleman. Finds Martha. Gets that one back into the play. And on we go. Diving play by Alyssa. Finds Hannah. Left side to Trout. Over the netting it goes. Monica receives that one. And Elisa gets that one over to Martha. Martha over there with the finalization. Haley off that right side, not able to get that one over the netting, and we have a 20-11 game. Coleman continues the service streak. Coleman line drive, knocks off the candy cane, if you can believe that. And that will bring that one to a close. We'll pause playing so we can get this sorted out. There's a strap at the top you gotta like undo. Yeah, now we're ready to rock and roll. Panthers 20, Patriots at 12. We're playing at 25 here in game number 2. Handball in there with that service up and over. Martha with the receiving touch, able to find Elisa. Backside over to Monica. Slapped up and over. And will go out off the hand of Hannah. Panthers now at 21. Patriots at 12. Elisa with the underhander, and we'll find Hannah. Goes off the shoulder. Alyssa there with that secondary. Finalization by Ella Lear. To the back line, Elisa able to find Katrina. Katrina off to the right side. Farther to 6 situation, not able to make that one over. And the Patriots will pick up point number 13. India service up and over. Martha getting a hand on that one. Katrina there with that secondary. Throws this one backside. Monica there with the slap up and across. Goes off Ella Lear and out of bounds. Panthers now at 22. Panthers with a handsome sum of 9 points between them and the other team. Monica service up and over, gets that one to the backfield. Hannah getting a hand on that one. Ella Lear able to find India. Or Haley there with that spike up and across. Katrina with a diving play. And Juliana to finish that one off. Alyssa with the first touch. Secondary by Ella Lear. Throws that one right side. Olivia there with the up and over. Off Martha. Katrina with the first touch and Todd there to finish it off. Alyssa to the front line. Ella Lear with the bump over top the netting. Elisa finds Katrina off left side. Juliana with a tip over the top the netting. Kept alive. And Haley there with that finishing touch. Elisa finds Katrina up into the air. Slap comes over by Todd. Oh, my voice can't take this. Haley asks for help, but the call will land on deaf ears. Panthers now up by 10. Timeout by the BBCA Patriots. Panthers up 23-13. We'll bring you right back when we're ready to rock and roll once again. Team's ready to rock and roll once again. Monica service up and over, kept alive by Hannah in the back line. Ella Lear throws this one near side. Olivia there with a slap up and across the header into the front line. I don't know what that was about, but it caught all of us off guard. It appears to be. That was interesting. Service up and over by Haley, kept alive by Monica, finding Katrina off to the far side. Juliana there to finish that one up. Out of bounds by a mile and a half. And that's a Patriot point, making it their 15th of game 2. Service by Haley up and over. Elisa getting a hand on that one. Secondary by Toth, getting that one back to the hands of Martha. India finding Ella back over to India. Slapped up and across. Katrina there with the set, finds Martha. Slaps into the netting and incomplete. There's only 2 points to close out game 2. We had a 16-23 game. Off Monica, out of bounds. Patriots fired up. Service up and over backline. Coleman finds Katrina on the front. Monica there to slap it up and across. Diving play by number 13. Montana Trout was the lone touch on that play. Panthers match point. Service up and over backline, kept alive. Trout able to find Alyssa to the front line. Olivia there with the over the shoulder. Martha getting a hand on that one. Katrina backline. Monica able to slap this one a little too hot and heavy. Out of bounds is the call. I can't see the corner from here. Service will be made by number 4, Ella Lear. Snaps that one up and over shallow left side. Cassandra with the receiving touch. Katrina to make sure it crosses the netting. Returned by India. Top Katrina. Over towards that right side. Cassandra there with the tip up and across. India with the first touch. Alyssa with the secondary. And that is the end of game number 2. Panthers take that one and pocket it 25-18. I'm going to go get a bottle of water and we'll bring you back when game 3 is ready to rock and roll. Teams are ready to rock and roll. Panthers serve the first game. Patriots serve the second. Panthers will start it off here in game 3. Referee making sure both players are ready to rock and roll. Libera will substitute in and we'll get this one on the road. Toth there with that service to the back line, diving play by Trout, able to find its way to Ella, then the finalization by number 12, India Schwender. Backline attack from Toth with the bump. Hannah with the receiving touch. Schwender there slapping this one up and across. Monica not able to get that one to a playable spot for Elisa, and that will fall down Patriot points. I have no voice. I haven't been this loud since we played Mountain Carmel last season. Oh, there with the finalization. Elisa there to return the favor. Hannah there off to the right side. Slap comes up, but not over. Montana Trout with the effort will be nullified. Panthers tying this one up, 1 apiece. Coleman there, barely making that one over, but does count. And so the Panthers will pick up point 2, making it a 2-1 game. I'm not gonna lie, I peed myself a little bit. That was a joke. Diving play by Martha keeps this one going. Elisa finding that one into the middle. Katrina there to finish it off. One arm by Ella Lear. Elisa with a nice block, but Vaughn there with the answer, but not an answer good enough to cross the netting. Panthers take the 2-point lead and pocket that one 3-1. Coleman there serving it up and over. Hannah with a set. India there with the finishing touch. Elisa off left side finds Monica. Olivia from the back line, Hannah off to the right. Slap over by Trout, kept alive Toth. Elisa to the back line, Coleman there to finish it off. Ella Lear finds Hannah into the air. India with the slap across, past the block of Elisa. Elisa with the set. Martha off the right side with the spike. India with a nice attack. Coleman from the back line keeps it going. Martha off far side, finds Monica, slapped up and across. Olivia finds Hannah, gets that one left side, slapped over by India, and will be defended quite nicely. Elisa finds Martha, slapped out, and scores! Coleman there serving this one up and over. Alyssa getting a hand on that one, secondary by Ella, and then the finalization by Hannah. Katrina controlling that one. Elisa Armour with a dump off, and she'll score. That set over top of the netting. Monica finds Elisa, gets that one in the middle. And Martha not able to get that third touch over the netting, and that will be a Patriot point, being their second of game number 3. Alyssa Lear with that service. Juliana finding Elisa, throws that one left side. Martha there with a slap, not able to pass go, not able to collect $200. We have a 2-point differential now. Panthers at 3, and the Patriots at, Panthers at 5, Patriots at 3. I don't know what I was saying. This is gonna be nothing but voice cracks and a weak vocal game for me. I'm sorry. Ella Lear in a sticky situation, not quite able to get underneath that one and square it up like she would want. Hannah there with the finishing touch. Katrina off to the left, Monica. Finalization by Olivia from the back line. Coleman finds Katrina, sets that one right side. Martha with a nice attack from the back line. Olivia finds Hannah, dumps this one off. Elisa from the back line finds Katrina, and then to Martha, slaps this one over with a stick of butter, and bounce. Panthers up 7-3. Service up and over by Elisa, kept alive by Trout. Trout here with the attack. Goes off of Martha and out of bounds. Patriots now at 4, Panthers at 7. And Yvonne there with that service out of bounds and into the crowd. Panthers grow the lead to 4, making it an 8-4 game. Service by Monica up and over. Alyssa getting a hand on that one. Katrina there to make sure it doesn't pass go. And that'll be a Panther point. Panthers now at 7. Patriots at 4. Monica's service a little low flying. Perhaps aimed at Katrina. Who's to say? But it's nice to know I finally hit puberty today. Montana with that service up and over from the back line. Monica able to throw that one back to the Patriots paint. Go to the shoulder by Ella Lear, out of bounds, and will be incomplete. Panthers will serve this one up. 5-10 is the score. Panthers leading. Further to Pugh with that service up and over. Hannah Vaughn there getting a hand on that one. Ella Lear gets that one near side. Slap up and over. Cassandra with a touch on that one. Katrina not able to get the secondary over. And that's a Bible Baptist point. 6-10, Panthers leading. Haley Voss there sending this one up and over. Haley, oh my bad. Maybe it's Voss, I'm not sure. Patriots find a gap in the Panthers defense and will pick that for all it's worth. Haley here with the service, number 2 for the Patriots. Diving play by Todd. They will find Katrina. Cassandra on the left side slaps it over, but is indeed out of bounds. Patriots now at 8. Elisa from the back line. Katrina gets on to the back, and Coleman to finish that one off. Ella Lear off left side. Olivia there to finish it off. Juliana Todd with a beautiful spike up and over. Montana Shroud finds Olivia back into the mix of things, where Ella Lear will finish it off. Cassandra with a touch. Martha with a secondary. Coleman there to finish it off with a bump over the shoulder. India Swender not able to pass go on that one. And that will be a Panther point. Oh my goodness. I have no voice. I used it all in the first game. I don't know what else to say. It's 8-11 Panthers. Alyssa Hannah able to get that one back into the middle. Olivia not able to slap that up and across. And that'll be Panthers' 12th tally of game 3. Katrina up and over, kept alive by Trout. Able to find its way into the hands of Alyssa and then promptly Olivia. Martha getting a hand on that one. Elise able to get that one up to Toth. That'll slap it up and across. Ella getting a hand on that one. And India not able to get that one back into the play. Panthers now at 13. A little revenge. Water's going to save my voice at this point. Service one, Coleman with his receiving touch. Elise able to get that one far side. Casino slapping that one up and over. Kept alive by number 12, India. And the finalization by Hannah. Elise back sets to Cassandra. Sets that one over the netting. Hannah with the receiving touch. Slap, chop it across. Out of bounds by the faintest of margins. Panthers up 14-9. Juliana service off, India, Hannah back to India, slapped over, Katrina with the receiving touch, Elisa, backline Martha, slapped over, Alyssa finding Hannah, dumped off, diving play by Martha, kept alive, third touch, no good. Service up and over, Cassandra getting a hand on that one, secondary by number 12, India Swender, and she'll be the one to look at that third and final touch. Katrina getting a hand on that one, Elisa getting that one left side slapped over by Monica, and that'll be defended by Trout. In here with a slap up and across, Katrina from the back line finds Elisa, able to throw that one back to Katrina's side, slapped up and across, goes off of India, kept alive by Olivia, and no third touch made. Coleman service up over, hits the backboard off of Ella Lear and out of bounds. Reserve is the call. 15-10 still the score. Service up and over, kept alive by Trout. Hannah there, setting that one up, but the tipping battle is lost against Elisa Armour. I'm trying not to talk as much to see if I can actually recover from this. Panthers up 16-11. Last point was by the Patriots as the spike goes out of bounds. Alyssa Lear here with the service. Serving this one up and over. Juliana top of the first touch. Elisa Armour with that secondary will finish that play. Hand off to the right. Tipped over by Haley. Kept alive by Martha. Elisa back to Martha. Sends out one screaming. Kept alive by Ella from the back line. Hannah gets on to Haley. Over the netting it goes off Elisa. Kept alive by Martha. Ella, Hannah over towards the near side. Slapped over by Haley. Elisa into the netting. Kept alive by Monica. But it's called over the line. Patriots gain their 12th point of game 3. Interesting. I can't even talk. It's just wind coming out of my mouth. what to do. I'm just gonna focus on camera work and see if I can get in a little color commentary. Elisa backline, punched away by Toth. And a timeout by the Panthers. Patriots only down by one, 16-17. We'll be back after the timeout. Service not able to send that one into the center, and that'll land out of bounds. Tie ball game at 17. Service by Hannah into the back line. Coleman receives. Katrina there off left side. Martha there with the attack, up live by Alyssa. Secondary by Ella, throws that one far side. Trout getting that one up and over. Coleman with the receiving touch into the net. He goes off Katrina and out of bounds. We have a 2-point lead. We have a 1-point lead for the Patriots. And a service to the back line. Elisa finds Katrina, tips it past the block, and she'll score. Monica Debut setting this one up and over. Let go out of bounds. Out of bounds is a call from Hone. Referee agrees. 19-18 here in game 3. Series is tied at 1 apiece. Service up and over by Montana. Elisa getting a hand on that one. Katrina there with that secondary back into the middle. Elisa there to finish that one off. Yellow Lear finding its way over to Haley. That crosses the crease where Olivia will finish off the play. Juliana finds Katrina off to Juliana left side. Slapped up and over. Kept alive by Haley with the secondary and finalization by Ella. Martha up into the netting. Katrina there to finish it off. Ella getting a hand on that one. Secondary by Olivia to the back line. Alyssa there to finish that off. And Martha with the receiving touch. Katrina back over to Martha. Slapped up and over. Kept alive by Hannah Bond from the back line. Haley there getting that one up and over. Kept alive by Monica. Finding Katrina back. Sets over to Toth. Toth with a slap up and across. Haley with Hannah there receiving that one. Ella finds Olivia. Slapped up and over. Katrina finding Monica off the backside. Haley attacks. Diving play, Coleman. Haley with the receiving touch. Secondary by Ella. Back over to... Don't hurt me. Monica with a beautiful bump to save that play. Haley with the attack. Not able to get the footing that she needed there. Panthers tied at 19. The service goes off Hannah. Ella Lear there to finish it off. Elisa. Katrina. Backs up to Cassandra. Slapped up and over. Hannah receives it. Ella Lear finds Haley. Goes off Monica. Out of bounds. Number 2, Haley here with the service. Served up and over. Elisa finds Katrina. Juliana on the right. Diving play, Montana. Returns Panthers side. Juliana finds Katrina, right side, Cassandra. Slapped up and over. Ella Lear finds his way over to Olivia, and that'll be sent over at an impossible angle. Katrina, I think. Over is indeed out of bounds. Patriots lead 21-19. Service up and over, top of the first. Elisa with the secondary, clears the netting, or clears the ceiling, finds Katrina. Montana, Haley from the back line. Montana with the finalization. Juliana finds Katrina. Coleman from the back. Haley with the first, secondary by number 13, Montana, in the finalization. Lear not able to clear the netting. Okay, there's trail, 20-21. Service up and over. Montana gets out into the middle. Diving play. India Swender not able to get underneath it in time. And we're tied up at 21 apiece. Nice for sending this up and over, out of bounds. The lead goes back to the Patriots. Service up and over from the back line. Katrina finds Elisa, set over top the netting. Hannah getting a touch over to Olivia, back over to Hannah. Slapped up and across. Coleman diving play, finds Elisa, front side, left side, goes to Juliana. Elisa with the first, Hannah with the secondary. Olivia there to finish that one off from the back line. Katrina spins, diving play top. Not able to get a third on that. And it's 23-21 Patriots. Service Lear. And that will be a timeout call by the Panthers. Patriots at 24, Panthers at 21. We'll be right back after the minute has expired. Outside, see if I can control the noise a little bit. Lear services went up and over. Martha getting a hand on that one. Juliana there to finish that one off. Alyssa getting that one forward. Hannah there with that set over to Olivia. Slaps it up and across. Katrina with the receiving touch finds Elisa off to the right. Cassandra there with the set up and across. Alyssa finds Hannah off to the right. Slapped over by India. Kept alive by Martha. Elisa off to the left. Juliana with the slap. Not able to make that one across. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of game number 3. 25 Patriots, 21 Panthers. We'll take a 3-minute intermission and we'll bring you back when both teams are ready to rock and roll once again. both teams ready to rock and roll once again. My boys having a little bit of energy left. I'll try to conserve it. Patriots leading the series 2-1. If they win this game, that's the end of the match here today in this best of 5. But if the Panthers win, we go to the first game 5 for the Panthers in what feels like an eternity. Olivia there serving this one up. Katrina getting out into Elisa, but no, it goes over the netting, and Hannah can't believe it just as much as I. Juliana sending this one up and over, kept the light from the back line. Olivia getting out into Hannah, tipped across by Elisa. Armour catches the other team off guard. Service up and over. Ella Lear getting a hand on that one. Hannah with the secondary. Diving play by Montana, not able to bring this one back into the fray. And so the Panthers will lead 3-0. Juliana service up and over, diving play by Alyssa, getting that one across the crease to India. That'll find Hannah. Cassandra with the first, Elisa with the second. Finalization by Cassandra, slaps this one up and across, kept live by Alyssa from the back line. Hannah getting that one over to India. Monica able to find Elisa, back over to Monica, slaps this one up and across. Oh. Kind of blocking the door. India there with the attack. Katrina getting a hit on that one. Monica sends this one court wide where Cassandra will bump this one up and across. Alyssa finds Hannah. Back over to Montana. That'll slap this one over, but Monica there to deny. Cassandra there with the tip. Hannah with the set over top the netting. Katrina finding Elisa, dumps that one off. Hannah ready for that one. Strout gets that one over to India. That'll go over the netting. Fouled for the carry. Panthers up 4-0 here in game 4. Juliana service meant by India. Into their pass, Cassandra, and scores! Serve up and over, shallow, Katrina, no answer. I just need to give myself a break for a little bit. I'm sorry, it's not as commentary filled as you're used to. Service on return, Ella Lear was the last contact of the ball. Coleman service meant by Montana. Hannah there with that one, back to Montana. Diving play by Coleman, finds Martha, throws that one far side, where Monica will pick it up and toss it across. Dana off far side, slapped over by Montana. She calls it out. She calls it out. We're good. We're all right. I might have made a different call, but this show must go on. Panthers up 8-2. Tammy there sending it up and over. Montana first, Haley second, and then the finalization by Olivia not met to the standard to get it across the netting. Timeout by the Patriots. Patriots at 2, Panthers at 9. We'll bring it back when we're ready to rock and roll, maybe. I don't know. It's probably only going to be a first pass because quality's not quite as good as I'm used to. But I don't know, maybe I'll edit this. I don't know. once again. Tammy Coleman service up and over. Olivia getting it handled now. One secondary by Montana. Backside over to Hannah. Katrina getting that one over to Elisa. He'll dump it off. Out of bounds. Katrina with a boomer. Out of bounds. 4-9, Panthers lead. Hannah service. I completely missed it. I can't believe it. All I worked for. Come on. All I've worked for. Well, my career as a goaltender is no more. Katrina with a tip over top. Guess it's commentary booth for me. Beautiful spike by Martha Catalaiva. Alyssa able to find the leader. Gets that one right side. Haley with a nice attack and an impossible angle. Or at least it was a tough one. Martha to the back line. Olivia with a receiving touch. Lear near side. Slapped over by Haley. Gets that one to the back line. Toska getting that one to Katrina. And then to Monica. She scores! It didn't even register in my brain that was a possibility. Panthers lead by a handsome sum. 4-11. Well, that one going off of Montana. Alyssa going after it, but no dice there. Panthers leading. Montana Trout here with the service. Able to get that one up and over. Goes off Monica. Out of bounds. Substitution will be made. Number 22 comes onto the court. Alyssa Clay in spot of number 2, Haley Bowe. Montana there with that service, cut live by Martha, finding Katrina near far side set for Martha. I think that hit the outside of the hand. .7-14 the score. That one being out of bounds by about 3 feet. Montana Trout with the service. Up and over, Elisa getting a hand on that one. Olivia with the first touch, and the finalization by Ella. Well, I don't know about you, but that looked like a middle schooler at a high school dance. Kind of awkward. Montana service a little out of bounds, and so the Panthers will get a breath of fresh air. Sub for the Patriots. Alyssa goes back onto the bench, and in comes Haley Bowe. Serve up and over. Kept alive by Ella, slapped over by Olivia. Coleman able to find Katrina left side to Toth. We'll finish that one off. Ella getting a hand on that one. Haley back into the middle for Hannah. Martha finding Katrina. Right side attack from Martha. Slaps it up and over. Kept alive from Trout from the back line. Ella getting that one over to Haley. Slaps it near side. Controlled by Katrina finding John. The strap on the candy cane came loose, so the referee was going to come down and fix it up. And from the back finds Olivia. Top finds Katrina. Ellie off left side, slapped over by Haley. Katrina to the back. Monica with the send. Alyssa with the save. I don't know if that was in shot or not. I was standing outside. Coleman from the back line finds Katrina. Over to Martha. Slides up and across. Inbound! Underneath, Trout finds Olivia. Slapped over by number 12, India. India with the receiving touch. Hannah with the finisher. What a play by India. Diving play. Alec not able to score off that. And I kind of want to just have a crowd cam. Panthers up 19-10. Over the shoulder from Ella. Cassandra finding Katrina. Backside to Juliana. Hits the top of the netting and does not pass go. I mean, if I can't do commentary, I might as well do camera work, right? I just can't scream over the crowd like I used to. I just don't have a practice anymore. Panthers 20, Patriots at 13. 20 game. Don't go anywhere. Or do. I mean, I'm not your dad. Service up and over. Martha finding its way to Elisa. Back sets over to Katrina. Creams it in. Mound. Straight up can't do this in this building. I can't keep up. Timeout, Patriots. Patriots at 18, Panthers at 23 here in Game 4. Series is in the lead of the Patriots 2-1. Talk anymore. I don't have anything left. Both teams ready to rock and roll. Cammy here with the service up and over. Cut the live by Haley. Able to get that one into the middle. Hannah back sets that one over to Ella, and that'll finish that one off. Cammy finds his way forward. Elisa throws that one near side. Slap comes across by Martha. And she'll score! Panthers match point 18-24. Tammy Coleman service up and over, goes off of Olivia. Kept alive by Ellier from the back line, finds his way to Montana, finish that one up. Juliana with the receiving touch, finds Elisa over to Monica. Hannah there with the spike over to cross, she'll score and give the Patriots their last ditch effort here in game 4. Hannah Vaughn here with the service. Sends that one leaning to our left. Martha getting at control on that one. Elisa back sets over to Monica. Slapped up and across hand with the receiving touch. Able to find its way. It's a double touch by Montana. Hannah getting that one over to Ella. Finds Montana. Slapped into the netting. And that's the end of game number 4. Panthers take that one into the pocket. And they'll take that one home. Series is now tied to a piece. We'll move into a game 5. Final score of game 4 being 25-19. So we'll bring you back when we're ready to rock and roll once again. Teams ready to rock and roll here in the 5th and final game of the night. The winner of this game takes home all the bragging rights, all the marbles.
Keep it going, here we go.
Juliana service up and over. Montana with the first handle with that secondary, and the finalization by India Swender. Juliana controls that one to Elisa, throws that one near side. Cassandra with a slap up and across, goes off Ellier. Whistle's blown. Underneath the netting was Elisa Armour, and that'll be a Patriot point. Stepped over the line. Diving play by Katrina Eisler returns that to the Patriots paint. Katrina finds Elisa, sends that one far side. Monica not able to get that over the netting, goes under instead. And that is a Patriot point. Olivia service up and over goes off Monica. Backline Martha finding its third touch to be Elisa. Ella Lear finding Hannah, throws that one left side. India gets that one past the block. Underneath the netting is called. An eye for an eye. India Schwender caught with her hand in the cookie jar. And is up 2-1. Tammy Coleman there with that service up and over. Inbound! If you can believe that.
All right, come on. Let's get the lead again. Here we go.
Service up over from the back line. Olivia into the wall. Panthers take a lead 2-3, 3-2. You're in the lead by 1. Let's go, Tammy. Service up over. Melissa out of bounds. Panthers taking the lead by 2. Tammy service, up over, getting a hand on that one, looked to be Montana. Secondary by Alyssa from the back line, able to find Hannah to bump that one over the shoulder. Toth receives that one, Elisa over right side, and Martha there to finish it off. India returns it to the Panther side. Dump off by Elisa, Hannah ready for that one. Diving play by Montana, finding Hannah once more with it. Toth front line, dump off by Elisa, kept alive by Trout. Hannah there with a tipping battle. Is dominated by Elisa Armour. Service went a little wonky on that one. Panthers up by 3.
Hey, keep this lead.
Alyssa Lear service up and over. Martha getting a hand on that one. Elisa back sets that one over to Monica. Slapped up and she makes it over. Points is the difference. Service underhanded up and over by Armour, kept alive by Trout, able to find Hannah over to Trout. Over past the block, Martha receives that one, finds Katrina, dumps it up, and she finds Olivia sleeping.
Let's get it.
Panthers lead 7-3. Underhanded service by Armour, kept alive by Haley, finding Olivia, pumps that one to the front line. Haley, a hand on there to finish that one off with the over the shoulder. Katrina sets that one far side, slapped over by Monica, kept alive by Haley in return. Coleman finding Katrina, left side spike from Monica, able to find Payne, but the defense is there. Haley there, in an awkward situation between her and the setter. And the Panthers will take it full advantage of this. Panthers leading 5 points, 8-3. And there with a slap across. And that's out of bounds. That was inbounds? And that's inbounds, like I said. Service up over by Hannah. Coleman finding that one left side. Martha there getting that one back into the mix of things. And, well, that's something that you can only call unfortunate. Panthers lead by 3, 8-5. Vaughn there with that service up over. Monica returns the favor. From the back line, Alyssa able to find Lear. That'll bump or set that one over with the 2 hands. Katrina over to Martha. Not able to get that one past border. Timeout by the Slippery Rock Panthers. We got a 6-8 game in our hands. We'll be back before you know it. teams ready to rock and roll once again. Hannah Vaughn here with the service, sending this one up and over. Coleman, oh my, I just don't. If you got to step out of the way of the ball, it's probably yours. Patriots 1 point away from tying it up. Hannah there sending it over. Juliana finding Katrina off to the right side. Monica with a nice attack, but Hannah there to defend. LA able to find its way to Montana. Coleman from the back line finds Katrina. Back to Coleman. Olivia from the back line finds Ella, tips it up. But Katrina Eisler in the paint. Wins that tipping battle. Not quite the mismatch in height. That was Noelle from Portersville, but it is all the same. Panthers regain a handsome lead, 7-10. Service by Monica into the back line. Alyssa receives that one. Haley there, able to find his way right side. Ella there with a spin ball. Martha there to defend. And Monica to finish it to Katrina, which will have the helping hand. Armour finding Katrina far side to toss. Slaps it over. Patriots, we got a 7-11 game in our hands. I'm going to step outside so I don't have to yell so loud. We'll bring you back before you know it. Teams ready to rock and roll. Monica able to send this one up and over, kept in bounds. Olivia with the receiving touch. Ella able to find its way to Haley with you over the shoulder. Juliana on her knees, able to find Katrina off to the right side. Martha there with a slapper. And she'll reap the benefits. And there's up 12-7. Yeah. Montana with the attack. Coleman. Katrina up in the air. Clears the netting. Chop back. Katrina ready for that one. Olivia with the first. Secondary by. LA able to find Haley. Katrina not able to clear the netting on that. And that's a Patriot point. I have no idea how to describe what happened out there on the court, but the Pandas took home that 5th game. We only played a 15 on the tiebreakers. What a game.